What I want to show you now is some exercises on the ground, on the floor. Things like moving, stepping aside when I want you to. According to my own principles, I was a little bit too close to the horse. I like to stand next to a horse, never in front of him, because if something happens, 90% there is a chance that the horse jumps forward. And when I'm standing there, then I might hurt myself, but the horse can also hurt himself. Now he's really into, let's do something. Okay. First I'm going to do some easy lunging. Tranquilo, tranquilo. And he likes to run because he needs to get rid of some pressure. Now I'm lunging in a small circle. And one of the main things is that when I step back and I'm standing in front, I want him to come. He has to. This is what I wanted to hear. When a horse, you learn a horse that coming to you is always good, then I think you're doing the right thing. Because it might save you some moment that when you fall down or something, the chance is there that the horse will come to you. Okay, let's do some basic work. Stepping. So, what I'm telling him by doing this is that my whip will not hurt him. I think that's very important, that a horse knows and he likes to be with you. He likes to play around no matter what. I'm going to ask him to step on the other side, and therefore when you see there's tension, you stop or you do some steps back. Bueno. Left side. No. There are all kinds of explanations you can find why a horse is doing the left side and the right side in two different ways. I'm not a scientist, I can't explain, but I do know that it's true that a horse can do an exercise on his right better than on his left. When he has to go left, it's like for him it's a new exercise. Now he's trying to activate me in getting some action. And this is typical male behavior, this stallion behavior. Doing nice, doing kind, doing friendly to me. Yawning. It's like saying I mean well, but he wants to do some exercise. So I'm going to make him walk around so he can do some exercise. Time to do some exercise. There's a hole. to me an example of teaching the horse to come to you, doing one of the exercises I did before, like with the whip, moving in front of him without making him scared, giving him the opportunity to trust the whip and to do, well, to behave normal. So all these things become a part of the relationship in between the horse and people. I think it's important to make sure that you always stop with something comfortable for the horse. If you stop and there was an argument just before, make it up to the horse. It's very important for the horse to have this high relationship with you people. And it doesn't matter, well, he might show you that he doesn't have this high relationship with his neighbor, well he has, but he's now sort of doing a little bit, get rid of his tension. There's always tension, even though you don't see it. You perhaps might have saw the horse close his eyes when he was connecting with me. Yeah, but that doesn't mean there is no tension. Still, he is an animal who has to be able to understand human beings, because we are building cages and we are keeping them in captivity. Of course, some people will say, well, you have quite a lot of cages. Well, from now on, they are going in the field, even though being stallions. It's because the horses can, and it depends on how you look at cages. I've been to the most of the stables I've seen. I saw more jars than I ever saw in 24 years working in the prison. So. Anyway, this was a moment of being together with this golden horse. If you might say he's dirty, you're right, he is. I didn't wash him today. No reason I don't wash him every day. He sleeps in the box, and they seem to me pretty comfortable in the box, in the stable, and that's what I prefer most. Being dirty is for him not as important as it is for many people. We people are from the outside. When the weather is getting better, they can stay perhaps night and day out, but we'll see about that.